Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 College Disc Golf National Championships coverage. This is our round 2 coverage. Round 1 was the singles round, in which we collectively as a team averaged +8, putting us in 37th in the tournament out of about, 50 teams?
50 teams?
At this tournament, yeah. So we're coming into here with our first rotating doubles round, teeing off bright and early at 7:40 a.m. with the University of Dayton. How are we feeling about this round, Dalton?
Feeling pretty good, Dan.
Yeah.
You know, singles was rough.
Yeah.
But we're ready to bounce back on the same course.
Yeah, on Winthrop. So let's see how it plays out.
Let's do it.
This is your Division I men's team round of the 2025 College Disc Golf National Championship. Up first, please join me in welcoming University of Illinois.
Woo!
Yeah,
There we are. So we got you and Chuck on the tee pad here. This is Chuck.
We do, and this is the infamous Chuck forehand we have been warned about.
It's been getting better. He went flippy wraith, and it's out there.
Look at that. Isn't that great? It's such just a good forehand that he's developing. It's becoming more reliable, and the distance is really coming along with it. That was a great tee shot.
A lot of forehands on this course, honestly.
Yeah.
You're going destroyer, it looks like.
Yeah, he puts it in bounds. We try and rip it a bit more. Didn't get the turn.
Close to turning.
Yeah, it would have needed a bit more. Yeah,
That definitely went there.
Yeah.
Did you get that back?
We did get that back, yeah. But a little more turn and maybe we're there.
Awesome.
And this is University of Dayton. We drove through Dayton on the way here. I don't know if you did, but we did.
Oh, nice. It was a long drive.
Yes.
They were fun. Very nice guys. I like their jerseys. I didn't really know Dayton's colors. I kind of thought they were more orange, but they do this nice powder blue that was very pretty.
You know what's funny is it's like their jerseys almost look like Chicago. Like,
like
they're
Chicago
like Chicago.
flag?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like.
No, I can totally see that. Nice forehand here.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
I don't remember any of their names, unfortunately.
No, I don't either. It was a very blurry week.
This looks like Brun.
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh,
Run.
the names are down
names
there.
are on there. Oops. Oh man, tough. Long day. Nationals was a while ago. We're on it. Another forehand we're seeing here.
Looks like an MVP disc of some sort.
Does. Good eye.
Or maybe a Cloudbreaker. I don't know. They were ripping forehands.
They were.
Just a little low there, unfortunately. This hole is honestly one you kind of want to get when you start off with it.
In dubs, I feel like definitely. Singles, it's kind of scary, but it can be all right.
Yeah. There wasn't much wind today, which was nice. Brendan here. Just coming up a little bit short, but in the C2.
Really what we were looking for. Trying to just get us in bounds for like that C2 option to try and make that play if we can.
We're pretty far back, honestly. I would say at least 370 maybe.
We are. Chuck's forehand is great, but we're hoping that I
I kind of forgot about that.
Who cares about what I was saying? I don't even remember that.
Oh, Ed hit that. Okay.
It's so weird because even from this angle, that looks like it's a worse lie than the other one. But we go with that lie. It's closer, and it's like a downhill putt, which I think we liked a little bit.
They got a lot more distance, so they were able to go mid into the green.
They were, and that's a great shot. What, C1 edge?
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
This guy bombed. He was really funny. He was either throwing the best shot in the world or something a little bit different than that, but this was fantastic.
Yeah, and hey, that's just good doubles golf right there.
Yeah, and you notice they put their lefty on the even holes, which I would say are more forehand friendly for sure. Here's Chuck.
Yeah.
Deep C2.
And he just hits
Cash.
it. Oh,
that was crazy.
Man, that was what a
way to start.
A feeling of hope,
Yeah.
Just like some momentum, something going forward, just hitting that huge putt. I think it's a better way to birdie than just parking it or anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we kind of thought we were going to par and then we get the birdie.
Exactly.
Wild Honey, I believe that this is.
Yes.
This was fantastic.
A great shot.
They actually moved this basket a little bit from last year.
A little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
a little
I'm not
closer.
complaining about at all.
Me
So he's
neither.
parked.
He's not.
No, he's close.
Is he parked?
He's in C1.
He's we'll see. I mean, if we make the putt, clearly he's parked. Forehand here.
Yeah, I was really timid. You can see the wind was kind of headwindy.
That's a great shot, man. It's a great shot.
Not closer than Brendan's, though.
Not closer than Brendan's, but a fantastic shot.
So Ryan going lefty backhand here, which is a huge advantage.
This looks good. It's too long. I know.
So easy to do that. At least stick
Yeah,
close.
especially if you're throwing like a backhand and you can really get into it. I feel like it's hard to push a forehand super long. I couldn't get a forehand
goodness
there.
Gracious.
Yeah, just kind of going through there.
The hyzer is a safe shot. There's no Mando there like the USDGC hole.
So it's like it is a safe shot, but also you can hit that so easily. So it's like if you want to be safe and aim like so wide, it's safe, but like it's still a tough shot if you're going for it.
So I think we missed their upshot, but they went. Oh no, they took the OB drop,
OB
right?
drop
Because we said they
off,
landed
yeah.
in bounds, which looking at the video was
I stand by it. I totally stand by it. They got that call.
I think we turned to each other and said we might need a break later. So.
Yeah, that's yeah. We were like, some goodwill has never cost you.
Caught the new Dan warm-up putt. I love it.
Yeah, not good enough, but it's a little low.
Going with Luna's, right?
Yeah, that's a Luna. It's actually Luna Anthony gave me at putting league.
Oh, shout out Anthony Boyd.
Yeah, I think I actually owe him a disc for that I haven't gotten to him yet. So Anthony, hit me up. We'll figure that out. But it's a little bit lighter. I like it. Just a little high.
I thought we got this one.
No.
No?
No. Did you really think we got this one?
I really did.
Dude, because you're definitely talking like, that's a short putt. He's parked. I'm like, chill, man. Whoops. Oh, this was just too high, wasn't it?
This looked so good. I think it came up a foot or two short.
That's pretty short, honestly. I thought that was like way closer. It was like,
We were looking on the sand.
How does that not? I'm like, bro, you did not throw that.
Chuck going Valk, I believe, and he hits a tree that you can't see from this angle. It's in bounds.
The smirk kills me,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty good.
We're in bounds. I did my job, and yes, you did. Kind of fell a little bit, but also just low.
Yeah, you really have to get on that hyzer angle, which is scary because you're going to skip towards the water. This hole in singles is just, oh my goodness.
I mean, OB short of the basket, OB long of the basket. It's
Right as well, which it juts in towards the green. It's
Yeah.
really scary. Oh,
it probably saved his
did.
disc. I mean, it might have hit the trunk too, and this is not an easy upshot for you guys.
no. Brendan, I don't know what he's throwing here, but it's definitely overstable. Crashing it in.
It's a
Great
good shot. Yeah.
You can't take those for granted.
No, and off the bat, the first 3 throws Brendan has thrown today,
Pretty dang good.
pretty dang good, looking good, and that's kind of contributing to the vibes there. Also, a great shot from you there, Dalton.
Nice little approach there.
Yep,
I think he's going to give it a little bit of a run.
not too much to do here.
Oh,
I don't know if we got that. Discs are really hard to get from this part of the pond.
They
like,
did
look
not
at how
drag
thick
it.
it is.
They did not drag the pond.
No.
Last year they did a great job getting everyone's disc back. This year I haven't heard.
I haven't either. I've just looked
Nice
at the. Thank you. Good par, guys. I've just seen like the discs from like bushes and leftovers at the Lost and Found, none of the pond ones.
Yeah. So here we have Brendan throwing a PA3 and curing.
So good.
So amazing.
And it's so funny because there was one where like he threw the shot and he's just like, dang it. And we're like, bro, you cured it. He saw something that we didn't with his disc, and it doesn't matter what you do. So who cares? It's could even delete that. Doesn't matter. No,
Yeah,
it was a fine shot. Fine shot.
This tee pad was so slippery. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm not a fan of these tee pads like in general, but
Turf
this
pads
one's
or
just the turf pads. They're growing on me, but like any sort of like you're saying like water like weather can really I don't know. Not a fan of it in those conditions.
So it looks like they're just kind of giving it a little bid for birdie actually. Came up short, which is kind of the miss if you.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I thought
what
he
a
got
bid.
it. Man, it is kind of close to where the drop zone is. I almost thought it was a drop zone putt, but
Great birdie.
yeah, great little putt there from Chuck. I mean, this was really just Brendan.
Yeah,
just
100%.
pretty much. These holes, these short ones, they're the ones where like one player can really just gain the whole team a stroke. You
Yeah.
know, just like these short ones that anyone can get. They're so powerful. You need to get these because the amazing teams can mess them up too. So you gotta
This
get 'em.
one is a team effort hole.
Yes, it is.
Chuck throwing a good shot up the middle here.
That's fantastic.
I forget what he threw, but definitely a straighter disc, it looked like.
And what a great shape too.
Yeah.
Just started a little bit left.
stop.
Thank you. Was it a good stop though? Was this a good shot or a
I don't
bad
remember.
shot? I can't remember.
I don't remember
either.
a lot of his front ends.
No, I don't either because it was kind of long ago from when we're doing it now.
That was
it
pretty
was
great.
fine. It was fine.
Is that the Bluke?
It's the blue. It's just a little. It was right by. Oh no, we totally took Chuck's.
Yeah. So this hole, actually interesting. During singles, I definitely went forehand, but with you guys being backhand predominant.
Yeah, and I see the gap you're going for, and I do like it because it puts you more in line with the tunnel guaranteed rather than like the distance.
Yeah, and it fades away from the OB. You definitely have to hug it a little bit during the flight, but this has to get down as well.
Yeah, it's flirting with it.
Ooh, I think that got
Safe.
it. Safe.
I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brendan going hex here, just trying to get us into the gap.
Extremely technical backhand
This
shot.
was pure. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Down the fairway.
And you got to be careful of that OB on the left side. Yeah.
It's not the fence line. It's a couple feet off.
I know. It's very, very scary. And just watch this, everyone.
I don't.
Oh, it is.
No,
It is.
just watch this.
And right.
Terrible. Some would say unmakeable. Impossible. A bush right in the way. That happened to us last year too with the stump.
Did it really?
We
got
Matt,
stumped?
Matt threw a great forehand, and we got stumped, and we did not get the birdie.
You can see that if you fade out with the backhand too much, you just get pinched. It's really difficult shot shape. So now they're just trying to approach to save the par.
Yeah.
Which it shouldn't be too hard to do, it looks like.
No, I mean, and par's good on this hole. I don't know if you're gaining strokes with a par in the D1 field, but you're certainly not losing them.
No. We never got it once last year, I don't believe.
No, we did
played it
not.
twice.
We did not.
So this is amazing. I can't believe you hit that putt. That was so good. Yeah,
that was so hype. You're shocked. That's the face of a man that did not expect to card a 3 on this hole. But
no,
we got
no,
it.
Did not.
Man, that was a spinner. That was.
Discs don't spin that much when I throw them. And you just
No,
putted
man,
it like that. That was crazy. Brendan
Team
going
effort.
X
Team
again.
effort.
Off the tree.
Get off the tree.
Like kind of an annoying. Oh no, it got past it.
This hole's weird. You kind of just need to be in bounds, and you can get up and down from almost anywhere.
I feel like in dubs, you gotta birdie this.
100%.
Like you gotta.
Even in singles, it feels like kind of a must.
Did you get it in singles?
Yep.
Me too.
I also got the last hole actually.
In singles?
Yeah.
That was so
All right, we're
good.
getting the break.
Dude, we could have got screwed by a rock. That
We
would have sucked.
It would have. I think you guys could have gotten up and down from Brendan's though.
I think so,
This
too.
Was unfortunate. That is a
Yeah.
Mando miss, unfortunately.
That goes to the other T-pad, whatever
yeah.
it is.
Well, because the Pro Tour plays the par 3, I believe.
Yeah.
And with those box trees.
This was good though.
Let's crush it.
Woo!
That is so far.
Caleb had trouble. Caleb was filming this one, right?
Yeah.
Caleb had trouble getting that one there.
Definitely an interesting angle they're attacking from compared to us. Oh, that was. Wow. That was a football.
Little right to left out there.
We're far enough away. The statute of limitations is expired, right?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
You going piggy?
Little piggy.
Oh, I love it. Oh, so good. Was it last year that you put it in the brick?
I did.
That's
yes.
crazy.
And Trevor hit chains.
That's wild.
That was wild.
Nice
Yeah,
forehand approach.
great
I like the
shot.
forehand approach. I feel like it makes the green a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
The OB is really tight on the back.
It makes the green bigger if you're far up like they are.
Oh,
if you're
but the farther
if
back
you're
you are.
further back, it doesn't matter as much, to be honest.
This is one of the few baskets that isn't actually yellow. It has Winthrop colors on it.
I swear
Oh.
these. Ooh, I forgot about
I
that.
did too.
Yeah,
I had a putt on this hole?
He was playing so well that I feel like I just blocked that out of my mind. I knew you'd make that one.
He's throwing the disc.
He is. Yeah, he is. It was yeah. It's funny how much you don't remember a missed putt when your partner makes it, or when you make it and your partner you're just
Yeah.
it doesn't matter Island hole. Me and Chuck teeing off on an island hole here. Let's see what
Technically
happens.
not an island.
You're right. You know what? I'm taking that one to the bank.
There is a layup
I don't
zone.
want anything that's about to be seen here. No, it's I have nothing to say,
I never knew that tree was in play.
dude.
And you are so close.
What was that?
You are
Oh my
about a
God.
foot away from the inbound, which is crazy. This was one of the easiest holes in singles.
Oh my God, dude.
It had doubles, unfortunately.
Me and Chuck just ruined the tournament there.
No,
I'm
not.
kidding, I'm kidding.
We shot +8 in singles. I think we're fine.
Man, it does just give you those vibes of certain other.
So all 4 of our drives are OB.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
tell the Krabby Patty thing.
So on this hole, there's a spotter. He's a great guy. I don't know his name, unfortunately. But he gives out Krabby Patties for the closest to the pin. And dum-dums for people who miss putts, I guess. But that might have been last year. So after this hole, he handed Krabby Patties to the partners who didn't throw the tee shot because they were all out of bounds. And this was just awful. But I thought that was hilarious.
At least you walked away with a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
I walked away with a bogey and no Krabby Patty.
Ooh, a little headwind, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, you got to run it, though.
I think he's laying it up now.
No, I meant the first guy.
Oh, first guy,
You got to
100%.
run it, though.
Yeah. No, this one definitely stung a little bit.
Yeah. It's also just one that, I don't know. I mean, we walked into this hole being all right, another one.
Yeah, we were 4
this is
down
a
through
perfect
6.
hole to birdie. It's not like a par hole or anything. So then
No.
you got to play this beast.
This hole is.
This
animal.
is tough. This is tough.
Yeah. So Brendan just kind of going to the first layup zone. If the wind is more ideal, you can go for the pro landing zone, or you can kind of play this forehand and get it to stall out right. Kind of where Caleb's standing, maybe a little in front. and just be safe, that actually does find in bounds. So.
It really just didn't fade as hard. I think there was a little wind.
I think it was a right to left.
Like the height, I wasn't worried about it with the height you gave it, and then it just didn't. It just dropped. I don't know. Dove down.
Interesting lefty hole.
Lefty's kind of nice here. Because, like, you don't have to... Because, like, I feel like they say the pro landing zone is, like, the backhand hyzer that's in that, like, 450 landing zone. But, like, there's, like... I call it, like, the semi-pro landing.
Do you remember the shot?
What was this shot?
Just so far.
Oh, was it hazard, though?
Yeah. Caleb had to
turn.
Oh,
my gosh.
Yeah. It's so far.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He probably threw that at least 540.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
But right where Caleb is I feel like the semi-pro landing zone.
Yeah.
And where I feel like people should be aiming.
That, what you just crossed in front of him, unfortunately.
Is where he was?
Oh, no. Sorry, the landing zone you can see is right in front of us now.
Yeah.
There's a second landing zone, which is you almost landed. To Chuck the same thing.
Oh, yeah, this was...
Unfortunately.
This was tough.
Hazard.
Good thing our first shot was in bounds, I guess. But
yeah. No, in singles, this hole just blows up a lot of people.
It does.
That's a save.
You ever get it in singles?
No, I doubled.
Yeah.
It was awful. A little more aggressive here, backhand hyzer.
This looks better. Ooh, no.
Crushed it deep. That's kind of the miss, though, because then at least you have a 25-footer for your par.
Yeah.
Instead of, I don't know how far this is, but it's
not close.
No.
It's not a close putt. Oh, we had a roll, too. We weren't worried about that.
No. Brendan went first.
Okay, we missed Brendan's putt.
I'm pretty sure he was closer.
Okay.
I hit the koozie, too, and it didn't.
Yeah.
That's it.
It happens sometimes.
Tough bid from them there. This looks better. Oh, it just faded out a little too much. Cleaning up the par, it looks like.
Yeah. Good par for them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean.
If you stay in bounds.
As long as you only take one out of bounds throw, you should only bogey it. Like, you're like realistically, if you go, they took one out of bounds stroke and parred it.
No, we took one out of bounds.
We took one of it. Yeah,
they stayed safe.
Yeah.
4 times.
Yeah,
that looked good. This is a pump of a forehand.
Yeah. I mean, it's a far backhand too. To be honest, like it's not easy. I mean,
backhand fades down that hill, and those rocks that you can see kind of right there.
It's kind of hard to get that far.
Really?
I feel like. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of space there, but he threw it just a little too hard there.
I mean, Chuck throws pretty hard, and this looked great.
This was
and
great.
Then it fell out of the sky.
Yeah, right.
You going back to the Bluke?
Yeah, this is Bluke.
Blue nuke for everybody at home.
Of course, the blue nuke.
Did a little turn.
Hit it right that time, yeah. I had a terrible shot missing my singles.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you overturn it?
Woo!
Wow, that's
that
a great
nice.
shot, Dan.
Thanks, Dalton. No, I guess I overturned it a little bit. I was in the hazard. It's an L.
Oh, to the right hazard.
Yeah.
Short right? That stinks.
C2 bid here for them. I like that.
His putt's a little floatier. It makes sense that he goes second. Wow, this putt looks really short on camera.
No, this is like, what, 50, 60?
Okay, this is
70.
in C1, but I swear it's like 25.
No, I know. I saw it. I mean, it was a hard putt. Wow, that's kind of a spoiler, dude. Like, they straight up know you're not making this putt. I can't say I would have made this putt either, though, man.
I don't know. You threw a great shot. It was sad.
Made that one, though.
Especially after 2 bogeys, you really want.
The bounce back would have hit hard for sure
on a hole like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that moves us into hole 10, which is another Pro Tour hole. Never mind. That's actually
moves us into the back 9. But a pretty good front 9. Front 6.
Front 6.
Yeah.
We showed up to play 2/3 or a third.
Yeah, we did. But we're gonna keep going here. Hole 10.
This is a Pro Tour hole. They usually put the hay bales around. Wow.
Do they really? I don't feel like I remember that.
On USDGC, I believe they do. Because there's that hazard to the left.
Yeah, hard hole. You need the safest play is just having a really great forehand that you can have skip up that hill.
That's hazard.
I know, and it's a good shot, but it's a bad shot because it's hazard. But it looked all right enough.
Brendan going cookie here. It was a pretty firm left to right wind from what I remember.
It was. Let's stay in bounds. Yeah,
short. The sidewalk's not OB.
No, it's not. And Brendan was good at keeping it in bounds this round.
I don't know why I decided to go so low.
you kind of need to keep it low because if you give it any sort of height, it's just gonna go OB. This is my new berg, and I'm laying it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Matt Lauer, everybody. He's the guy who kind of introduced me to the berg. I don't know about you.
He kind of put us all onto the berg.
Yeah.
We're all just trying to like recreate some sort of throw-in that Matt's done, and we haven't.
Oh wow,
not with the berg.
Well, there was no layup there at least.
Well, no, there was not. I was supposed to run it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I gave it a great layup.
Hey!
That was a solid.
Yeah, that was
putt.
huge.
And walk it in.
Slow and steady with them, like one blemish of the bogey, but birdies.
This putt was so scary.
Yeah, that was really high.
Not the worst par.
No, not at all.
Even on a hole 11. This one's kind of cool. They cut 2 holes in half, or a hole in half to make 2 holes.
From USDGC, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, it's a nice little break of a tunnel shot.
That missed the Mando,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
So there's a weird Mando up there. I mean, it's not a weird Mando. It's just weird to have it that close to the basket. It's
Yeah.
a little uncommon.
So late.
It is.
Yeah.
So you can come up short and still make a putt.
You really can't overturn your disc, or else, you know, it's not even like necessarily.
This is a
on
Buzz
par.
SS hole all day.
It's a Buzz SS hole all day. A little short.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, a little short, a little left, but not a great look. A little high, a little right.
Yeah. Sat down at least in the fairway. This was a tough.
Brendan was able to get a good stance out of this.
He's a tall guy.
He is.
And
Oh, there it is.
look at him.
Oh,
He's good for one around, I swear.
he is, man. One big one around. He always gets it. We'll have to put a compilation together.
He's so stoic, and then he cashes it,
I
and
know.
then just lights out.
I think
Just
seeing him
wild.
and his face just light up just gives
It's
me.
inspiring.
It does. It gives me energy. Makes
Let's
me
see if
wanna
we
play
can
better.
use it on the rest of the back nine
Yeah,
here.
let's see. Let's see. Dayton, little early in the woods, kind of there. This one you gotta. I don't know.
This is a different hole from last year. This was.
It is, yes. It is a different hole from last year. The tee used to be up by those 2 trees up on the right. You have to throw it through that gap.
So tiny.
Oof.
So this was the Dan gap.
No, so Dan hits the gap.
Okay.
But
rolling.
but like you want to go
Zoom
to
by
the
Nick
left
there.
of that.
Nick with fantastic camera work. So I doinked both of my Firebirds.
This was
in
great,
the pond.
though.
No, it was awful.
I mean,
I need a more stable disc, but they're both in the pond, and this is just long.
it's long, but it's a look.
It's,
They really left all that on there, huh?
Oh. A little bit more, and I think you would have gotten it.
I know. If I just bounced a little bit more, maybe. No bounces, no chance. Just kidding. Good.
Was this prior
works.
to us reinstating his jump putt privileges, or?
I don't know. He might have actually snuck one in there that we shouldn't have allowed it.
Yeah. Good birdie by them, not to overshadow.
Yeah,
what they
no,
did.
great birdie.
That's a tough hole to get.
Yeah,
Shout out to our B team.
They got this
Anthony
one. Yeah.
and Evan were both within 10 feet. Evan being a foot from an ace at most.
Yeah, that was
Wild.
cool. Yeah,
Fun to see.
that was fun.
Hole 13, another
Yeah.
USDGC hole. A lot of hazard. Just throw a straight shot.
Classic USDGC hole, timeless hole. I feel like
I love this hole.
it's a little downhill. There's those woods on the right, hazard everywhere. Just I don't know. It's like the essence of the course, in my opinion.
It's such a specific line, and if there's any wind, it gets so much more difficult. That was a great job.
Yeah, we were lucky enough. There was not really much wind going on right here, so we were able to kind of throw what we want.
There wasn't much wind all of this week.
We got lucky. Chuck throws a Valk here, and just
so
watch
good.
this.
I don't throw that far.
Great shot.
So good.
Love to
so
see it.
good. I mean, he had a great putt earlier, but maybe that might be one of his better shots of the weekend, to be honest.
Oh, 100%. Actually, that's one of the Illini discs that we ordered, and you
It
go
is.
Buzz SS here, which was so funny to me because Chuck's parked, and we want you to go for a little more, right?
I know,
Like
but like
mid-range.
I wasn't gonna do that with a fairway. Like a fairway was just gonna be hazard. I wasn't feeling my fairway game.
Fair. You gotta do what you're feeling.
What can you say? It was fun to throw a buzz.
2 bids there by them. Evan hoping to tap out a birdie here. Oh, sorry, Brendan.
Bang.
Nice putt. Back on the little
Great
birdie
birdie.
train.
Yeah. I forgot that we got those two. You know?
I did too. We
Like,
kind of started turning it around a little.
we really did. Good for us.
And now we have about a 10-minute walk to the island hole.
Yeah. So long walk. Get to think about this shot a lot. It's just a little low.
A little bit.
He's-
So going zone. So much hyzer.
Oh my God!
And it hit the bail.
We missed almost every island this year.
It hit the bail.
That was so sad.
We could have a really, like, I'm talking like a good 10-minute island missing compilation.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Safe. Nice to have a lefty on this hole too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go to the other drop zone then.
Yeah, the one that actually you should watch our B team coverage from last year. They laid up to it.
We don't have a great reputation on this hole.
No, we do
as
not.
An A team, B
I
team.
don't think we have any birdies actually. Nice shot by you though.
What can you say?
Little pig.
Just a little pig forehand.
Chuck going to the berg.
I kind of liked this actually.
I
It's
did
just a little
too.
heated. Yeah.
I think he got the nose down a little too much and it was more driven rather than floaty. But it's such a touchy shot that you can't blame him. Ooh. Oh, great. I'm so glad I didn't cover up that amazing bid.
That would have been so tragic.
How many rounds I've played on coverage, I block the camera a lot more than I'd like to admit.
Nick is crazy because we'll just be standing in the way. And I'm like, am I in the way? And he's like, no, I got the shot. Like, I don't know how.
He's a pro. Oh no, can we cut this?
No. It's a line I disc golf on the islands. Ooh. But we had Brendan's. I forgot you went OB. I actually don't think I was watching.
This is one of. I think that might be my worst putt ever as an line.
Filmed the tap outs. Said move on.
It was bad. Great shot there. This hole is so tricky. This is 18 at USDGC.
Yeah, tough one.
Oh, I missed the Mando.
Oh, come back.
It's gonna be OB, but their first one was
Want me to go
inbounds,
yard?
so not too bad.
You know, it's funny because I never really thought that the Mando comes into play, but this year it definitely came into play more.
Yeah, I think there was less wind, so people were pushing harder for their shots to get up there. Just
so
so
good.
barely overturned, dude.
It could have cut rolled a little more.
I
If you
know,
turned it
right?
more,
If I had messed up just a little harder, it would have cut roll back. But oh
Chuck
well.
going back to the Valk with our Illini stamp. This looks good.
Yeah, I was worried at this point, and then I was like, it's chill.
Yeah. If you go a little shorter like that,
Yeah.
it does. It's not as.
It's still a weird spot for you guys to throw
so
from
far.
though. You have like somewhat of a chance to birdie from down there, but like yeah, exactly. See, it has to be insane.
425 uphill. Lefty, I don't know how.
No, I don't think so. Like this is the chance.
Just someone who throws so far, and
Yeah.
so hard,
And he pushes like long. But
what a shot.
He stays in bounds. Does he stay in bounds?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he stayed in
Yeah,
bounds.
That's a crazy shot. So Brendan going layup here. Love to see it. Little zone pitch up. Oh no.
Next time.
No, that was all right.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about this and what comes after. Just very low.
Still B.
Yeah.
Brendan threw a fine shot though for the layup. A little
You
higher
kind
up
of
the
need a
hill.
layup on this hole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is.
God.
So this is about a 160-foot approach.
Should be a little routine for doubles, one might say.
Maybe.
No. I don't know how this happened, man. Like. Just
So we both went OB.
double OB.
Yeah.
So we take this one.
This is for bogey.
It's actually kind of impressive. This is only for bogey
Yeah.
if we make this.
I don't know. The tee shot was good. And Brendan just cashes it with no emotion.
It's just like, yeah, after taking the double too,
Yeah.
you're just kind of like, man, it's wild that was only a bogey though. I feel like we played that hole worse than a bogey, but the putt
The first two shots were fine.
the putt just makes up for it.
Yeah, 100%. Brendan,
Yeah, the
solid on
first two
green.
shots were fine.
They get 2 strokes on us there, deservingly so. This
You-
shot looked so nice.
So pretty.
Nice flippy putter.
Yep. Classic.
Nestles.
A little long.
Hole 1 USDGC. Good
Yep.
shot that out.
Yep.
They definitely do a little bit of a different order here, but I think it kind of flows better.
It flows nice. I've grown to like this order. I've grown to like this course a little bit more than I think I used to. But
Probably because it wasn't as windy in the wind this course.
to be honest, totally. It is so fun without the wind.
Brendan.
Just sit back and watch this thing. A little long, but finishing kind of on that nice left side to kind of filter yourself back down with that hyzer.
Been throwing that hex so well.
I know. Just felt good every time he whips it out. That's a little low.
I-
Ooh, yeah,
I had
logged.
The 3/4 up on that log and made me very sad.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
Outside
tough.
C1. You walked that off before you even got to the basket.
Ooh, tough. Tough one. Especially after such a good-looking drive, too. That,
Oh, yeah.
Granted, did go a little far, but a putt you want to make, but a great-looking drive.
Yeah, I think he was a little unfortunate to scoot that far, but I
Yeah.
think that's what you get when you throw a mid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. kept gliding a little bit.
Nice little tap out there.
Yeah.
And also, this hole's so hard.
This is a hard hole.
Oh, that's the disc, all right.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, you have to rip.
You got to rip, and you really got to aim. And he aimed and hit that. Hit that gap real well. Holy cow. That's an incredible drive.
I know.
Whoa. I didn't realize how special that drive was.
He didn't fade out.
Wow.
You have to throw a crazy hyzer flip to flat that doesn't fade out or overturn like this because there is OB along that fence line.
This is like a hard Pro Tour par 3.
100%.
That was wild.
Yeah, parked it. That was unfortunate.
Tried his best. What can you say? We were both still aiming at this point, you know. I throw this.
I thought this guy.
It's just a bad shot.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh.
Yeah. Not enough
Just a little
turn.
nose up.
Yeah.
So we take Chucks. Probably got 80.
You have a lot of work to do.
Brendan throwing the wild honey here. It was in bounds. That's why we're celebrating.
Riveting.
Yeah, very scary line. I'm going Crave. This is still at least 350 out.
What a cool little leg swoop.
I
you did
fell
there.
a lot today. That was not ideal.
You leave it all out on the course, man.
Yeah, so we end up taking Brendan's, which was fantastic.
Inbounds right there.
Chuck
Boom.
hits the par putt. That's a crazy good par.
That's a great par.
Yeah.
And that's a better way to par than missing a C2 for birdie.
So we were putting for par before they're putting for birdie.
Oof.
That's tough.
They lapped us there.
They did. Unfortunate. But hole 18. This is probably. This is a must get.
100%.
Par
I mean,
two, par 4.
you want to eagle it. You won't. Some people do, but you want to.
This is one of the few holes where you kind of wish you had your forehand people on the second shot.
You do, because they could throw some sort of skip. You know, other than that, it's like
Roller, maybe.
you got to get real creative with the roller, with that ceiling and the dip.
This was so
Yeah.
close to being the best shot I've ever seen.
This is crazy. Just a little inside.
A little more turn and he is.
I know.
They are
Just-
throwing zones in.
I know. For eagle, like
Just ridiculous.
I know. Oh, so close.
Brendan going wild honey. Told him to really get into this one.
This is a great shot.
I know. He pumps. I feel like he has a next level of distance that we just haven't unlocked yet.
I totally agree. I can see it in his throw. And I feel like we've been seeing some glimpses of it this year, to be honest, though.
100%.
Some moments where it's like, wow, that was like, he threw a great shot there. Like,
Yeah. I'm very excited. He's only a sophomore, so you'll see him, hopefully the next 2 years on
Yeah.
coverage.
And great shot there, Dalton.
Thank you.
Just classic. I don't know. That's a stock shot for you right there, honestly. You are great at that shot.
That was awesome.
And that's a great lie.
Dan, okay. Back-to-back
Why
years.
do we always have something to argue about on hole 18, dude?
There's no argument. For those who don't know, last year there was a line that Dan said there was a hyzer into this green. Backhand hyzer.
Yeah, once you get
Did not
past
exist.
the Mando, honestly,
This
there's
was a
no
great
way for the fans to understand
There
it.
isn't. But Dan said there's a line through that tree from where Chuck's is. So we'll
For
see
the
if there is.
eagle.
For
Eagle
the
bid.
So here's the roller from the righty here.
It hit something down there, but it still was
So great.
fantastic. It's just hard not to hit something down there.
Yeah, this hole's so tricky. Little long bid from them here. They definitely had to swing it around that branch.
Yeah, probably try to. Oof. Easier for a lefty than a righty.
Yeah, this is going to have to be on Andy the whole way.
Well, that looks great,
Ooh.
though.
Oh.
Walking it
He
in.
walked in a couple that just didn't go in. It's really fun. Okay, you see. So Dan's like, there's a gap. And Brendan just is like, no.
Dude.
And throws Andy immediately.
This gap is so here.
It's so tiny.
Wide open. I can't. How did you hit something, dude? That's crazy.
You tried it after this.
I did it twice and
not hit it.
I hit it once and I missed it once. Didn't make the putt, but I hit the gap.
Bang is right. Yeah, I mean, it was a difficult line, but a birdie's a birdie.
Oh yeah, a good way to finish it.
Great way. They
Look
finished
at that
wow.
back nine.
7 down through the last 9.
Yeah, they just chopped this up. They were only throwing good shots there. Isn't that
Wow.
wild? We were 4 down to 2 down, and they finished 8 down.
They beat us by 6 on the last 12 holes.
What an effort to just push up that leaderboard.
Shout out to them. They were really
yeah,
fun to play
honestly,
with.
Dayton was
University
so
Dayton.
chill. Yeah, I mean, especially once they started heating up and we were hot earlier. Never hot at the same time, but
No.
what can you say? But that concludes round 2 of our Nationals coverage for doubles. check back here for round 3 at Camp Cannon. So subscribe, like
share.
Huge
thank you to
thank yous.
Nick Puttycomb for putting this together, filming, coming all the way out to South Carolina.
Yep.
Caleb Martin.
Yeah, coming to film. And all the people at the PDGA and with College Disc Golf. Thanks for putting on
everyone's super nice.
a great event. So
shout out Chad Sullivan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ran a great event. And then thank you Tri-Fox Disc Golf.
Yeah. So let's get to some more Nationals coverage.
Yeah, catch you in the next one. God, that round was brutal.